So what do you do during the winter when it's crappy outside? You make a video on how to stay on budget in the winter. So clearly today isn't the same day as when I was originally filmed, but the things I was thinking that day still hold true today, and I'm going to share them with you anyway. As many of you know that live in the Midwest and or anywhere that has undesirable winters, they kind of limit you from free, cheap outdoor activities. And so I thought, hey, you know what? Let's make a budget video for people that struggle through the winter. And so what I want to do today is share with you guys 5 things that help us stay on budget through the winter months. So here we go. So for the first thing that we look at is we look for things in our community that are cheap indoor activities. So here's a list of what we utilize. We go to swim lessons through the winter with our kid at the YMCA. Also, we do potlucks with our friends on Sunday. That's a really good way to get through the winter. Kelly likes to take Oliver to visit local libraries for different free activities. So check out your local libraries. They've got probably a list of different free activities that you're not aware of. Lastly, we try to find indoor play centers. Think about your mall, McDonald's, DQ. If you don't like any of those, maybe look into a specific place. We got one that's in Springfield called Ergo Doozy. We just went there not too long ago, and yeah, you should check those out. Alright, so for the second thing that we do, we try to go on vacations to see family and friends, and the winter is a great time to go on to plan a vacation or even a mini vacation. What we do is we go and see friends and family to make a cheap vacation. That can be a great way to save on accommodations. Also, you can plan your yearly vacation during the winter months. That leads to tip number 3 for us, or the third thing we try to do. So the third thing we try to do is we focus on ways to keep your mental health strong. So think of fun challenges and things that you might not normally do. One thing I like to do, which is, some people probably think it's crazy, I like to see how many days in a row I can eat lunch for less than $1. A thing my wife's doing is she's taking on a simplicity challenge in which she's looking at items she no longer needs in the house, and she's posting them for sale on either Facebook or social media, or have a spring yard sale. Another thing to think about is trying to learn something new. Currently, Kelly's trying to learn how to French braid. We're also going to be going to Spain, as many of you probably already know. So, we're trying to brush up and learn to speak Espanol. So another key thing to keep your mental health strong is keep visible goals and reminders of fun activities posted around the house. We have a Spain countdown on our board, and we try to focus on the positive, like time left to pay off our student loan debt. And I like to look at my debt spreadsheet to just see that I'm ahead of the schedule, and that kind of keeps my my mindset strong. It's really important through the long haul to keep your mental game strong, and we think that's a key role to staying on budget for the long haul. So you need to also look at your physical health as well. So what I try to do is come up with fun exercises with the kid that seem funny to him. So one thing I do is I kind of do push-ups and give him zerberts or raspberries on his stomach, squats with him. He finds it hilarious. Yoga, chase or tag. All these things are going to keep you physically active, and also provide your kids some entertainment. Additional things I look into are I joined an indoor soccer league. Some of these other ones I don't do, but they've come to mind. Thinking about potentially joining a bowling league or a billiards league. Something like that could really get you through the winter and keep you on budget. And lastly, why not just brave the cold and bundle up? Get outside for a brisk walk. Look for those tolerable days and take the kid to the park. Some days, obviously are going to be better than others. All right, so the fifth thing we try to do is save all the movies and or shows that are really interesting to binge watch through the winter months. Some of the ones we've watched are Shameless, Breaking Bad, Game of Thrones, just to name a few. So while we would much rather be outside, this is a good time of year to watch the TV. So I hope you all thought this was helpful. I really am passionate about helping others stay on budget. I think it's something that we all should talk a little bit more about, is finances and how we can help each other get and stay on our budget. So if you guys have any tips or tricks that I haven't listed, put them in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and want to see some other videos like it, like this video, and make sure to subscribe so you can see our future videos. Thanks a lot, guys.